Why do I believe it's important for us to understand the differences and similarities shared across the Black and African diaspora? It's important because we exist within a global system that was built on the systematic oppression and exploitation of Black people. From Africa to the Caribbean, from Europe to the Americas, and even in parts of Asia where anti-Blackness is normalized through global media and economic hierarchies, we see the ripple effects of this system. If we are serious about building Black prosperity and breaking out of generational cycles of marginalization, we must be able to work together. That means sharing resources, exchanging knowledge, and most importantly, building trust. And trust cannot exist without understanding. At the moment, we're divided. Just scroll through social media and you'll see diaspora wars, mockery of other cultures, ignorance of one another's struggles, and tensions between newly arrived African and Caribbean immigrants and established Black communities in the West. These aren't random conflicts. They're the result of a lack of context, a lack of shared history, and a lack of intentional connection. Many of these misunderstandings could be addressed with more awareness, empathy, and historical knowledge. But that knowledge has been systematically stripped away from us. It's been stripped away because those in power benefit from our confusion. They have erased or distorted or hidden our history, especially the stories that show our strength, innovation, and unity before the transatlantic slave trade. The less we know about our past, the easier it is to sow division in our present, and the harder it becomes to imagine a powerful future together. When we don't understand the specific but often similar challenges different groups in the diaspora have faced, it becomes easy to judge others from a place of ignorance. We mistake cultural adaptations for flaws. We highlight hypocrisy in others while overlooking our own contradictions. But so many of these behaviors are survival strategies, responses to the same oppressive system, just in different contexts. So let's imagine if we had more media films, documentaries, comics, music, and animations that explored these realities with depth and dignity. Instead of shallow tropes, we could see nuanced stories that reflect the richness of Black life across the globe. That kind of representation could reshape how we see each other and how we see ourselves. In addition to media, real connection requires real interaction. What would it look like if African Americans, Caribbeans, Africans, Afro-Latinos, and others in the diaspora lived in less segregated communities? What if we created intentional spaces through conferences, festivals, exchanges, or grassroots programs where we could build relationships beyond stereotypes? It's much easier to dehumanize a group when you've never had a meaningful conversation with someone from it. But once you have names, faces, and memories attached to people from different backgrounds, it's harder to fall into judgment. You begin to see shared humanity even within different expressions. Ultimately, if we want to achieve Black prosperity, we can't afford to be divided. Unity doesn't mean uniformity. It means building bridges across our differences by choosing empathy over ego and solidarity over suspicion. The more we understand each other, the harder it becomes for the world to keep us apart.